Hello. Hello. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Hello. Can I make it go up, back up? I mean, yeah, I hear you a lot. How do I think of these moves? A lot of it is just I watch a lot of videos of people playing with yo-yos, and so that gives me some ideas. It is really complicated, but after you've done it for so long, your brain figures out how a string moves better and stuff. There are some tricks which I just can't figure out still. And like, I'm a competitive yo-yoer and I still have a hard time with a lot of tricks. Yeah. I can't walk the dog. Yeah. Okay, I can do it. Okay, let me just make sure I don't hit that. I can get around the world. What's the most complicated trick I know? Okay, wait. Most complicated probably is trick which I only use one yo-yo for. I don't do very many complicated kind of tricks. But yeah, there's that. I like I don't do very many complicated tricks. I tend to do some simpler tricks. And it being complicated doesn't necessarily mean that it's hard, but I just tend to do tricks that are simpler. How's it, okay. How's it spinning while I'm doing all that? So actually, okay. It has a bearing, and that spins independently of the yo-yo. And so there's not really much friction from the string on the yo-yo. And also there's some very smart math people that can figure out like the moment of inertia and stuff that I don't really understand. Yeah, it's like fidget spinners, yeah. It's more complicated than fidget spinners sometimes, but yeah. My favorite yo-yo are these. They're called the Titans. I don't really endorse them because stuff that the people that created them did, but I already have them, so I can't unbuy it. Yes, I can do a DNA. What's your favorite one? What is your favorite one of them? I don't know what that means. Favorite one of what? If you could restate the question. I'm not very good at figuring out what people are typing sometimes. Is your name pronounced Ollie? That's a pretty cool. That's a pretty. Thank you for the compliment. I'm tired. Not speaking the best. Favorite trick, maybe? I don't know. I really like doing this one. I don't know. I also really like this. Just so simple and fun. What is my favorite yo-yo of all of them? It's these, the Titans. I just really like how they play. That is me separating some of the story behind the yo-yos from the yo-yos. Like even then, I've really been enjoying a lot of these other yo-yos. Specifically this one, the Schwimmpanzer Light. I don't know, I just really like that. How long have I been doing this? I've been doing this for 6 years. I'm the 2025 Thailand National Yo-Yo Champion. If I can do this. I have a video where I've done the A and D. I don't think I can do it again. It's too hard if you don't have the right yo-yo for it. I mean, I guess I could try. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't do it. When do I know how to do this? I started yo-yoing 6 years ago, and then there's never a point where I was just like, oh yeah, I'm good at this. It was, it's over time I learned some stuff. Yeah, currently I'm not monetized. Hopefully I get monetized eventually. Yeah, I mean, you watching is going towards my watch hours, which eventually means I can get donations. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to these areas. Yeah, okay, I wish I had that $1,000. Yeah, thanks for watching the stream. This is like my 4th ever stream, so I should hopefully get better at talking and stuff. Oh, stream's lagging. I can't really do much about that. I don't really have good internet here. Yeah. Hello. Okay, it's back up. That's good. Yeah, if anyone has any trick suggestions, I can try doing it. I don't know every trick, but I know a lot. Oh. No, I burst out the stream. Yeah, I do agree. This is a great shirt. So it's possible to jump rope with the yo-yo. My string's too short for that. But there are people that will do tricks where they'll like hop the yo-yo and then jump over the string. I used to do a trick like that, but then I kind of stopped. I can't do that anymore. Yeah, well, bye. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah. I have a yo-yo where the string is not attached. I'm not able to do it here. I recently moved, and I don't think that's good for this house if I did it. I can do it outside, but I'm currently not outside. Yeah, I also don't have it in this room. I've got it in the other room. Yeah, yo-yos can damage things. Yeah, I haven't actually figured out when I'm going to stream. I'm still looking for a job, and so after that, I should be able to figure out what my actual schedule is. I think I want to start streaming around this time, but depending on what job I get, that might not be possible. Yeah, I'm trying to stream every day also, so. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, don't be scared to ask. I was 12 when I already started doing yo-yo. Yeah, yo-yo is just a sport that you can kind of start whenever you want. I know people that have started really young and some people that have started really old. Yo-yoing in itself, yo-yo changes so much because of how it is. Yo-yoing in the 2010s was a lot different than now. And so you can be like really good and start whenever you're older. Thanks, Susanna. I don't want to disclose if I have siblings or not. I'm not entirely sure if that can be used against me anyway, so I'll leave that up to your imagination, whether I do or not. I'm gonna switch yo-yos now. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. How does your name go? Ideal. Okay, I don't know how to read that. But hello. Thanks for everyone that's stuck around the stream. It's been an experience. I've made a lot more friends than I currently have. Yeah. I've moved in the last 6 months. I've moved from the U.S. From Bangkok, Thailand, to Missouri to Alabama. So I don't have any friends right now, but this is. What kind of questions is like? I don't know. I'm just answering all the questions just because there's not that many questions. People that play with yo-yos have friends also. How old am I now? I am 19 years old. They're trying to figure out all my details. How did it take 6 years to get this guy yo-yoing? There are some people, there are 12-year-olds now that are better than me at that one yo-yo. 2 yo-yos is where I do my best, but I think I don't think that. I think if I doubled my practice time, it would have taken me like 3 years instead of 6 to be this good. At the same time, I'm happy with my progress though. I'm happy to become a national champion. I want to become, world champion and stuff, but that takes a lot of time. That will be in the distant future if it ever happens. Okay, I'm not answering when my birthday is. I feel like that might be. Okay, I think I think I know what you're trying to do now. I don't have any mods, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to delete anything. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that. And so now you're gonna have to end the stream, make some mods, and then come back. How did I mess this up? My brother asked if you have. If I wait. Am I good at yo-yo? Yes and no. I'm a national champion, but there are still people better than me. I would say it depends on what your definition of good is. Yeah, if you're talking about my style, there's in the tens of people better than me in the world. I think I'm like top 30 in the world if we talk about everyone that does this style. Nobody really counts. Because if I were to go to the World Yo-Yo Contest, most of the people wouldn't be there. So I would be like 15th in the world, if not higher. Oh, higher isn't better, yeah. No, I remember. After liking the stream, you can maybe consider hitting the like button, maybe subscribing, but you don't have to. It's your decision. I have to watch out for that. I'm so scared I'm gonna break something with my yo-yo. I've already given myself stitches with the yo-yo, so I need to really make sure I'm not breaking anything else. so I'm gonna do some 5A, which is a yo-yo and a counterweight. It's not attached to my hands, so. I can't land that. I think I'm gonna stop streaming soon. Gonna get ready for tomorrow. If you want to see my next stream, make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you can be there. If not, that's fine. Yeah. So, yeah. Hope to see you on stream next time. Bye.